We begin tonight with live coverage from Lakeside Meeting Room, where students and faculty are meeting to discuss sexual and racial harassment on campus. Our Michelle Alfini is at the meeting. Michelle, what can you tell us?
Well, students are gathered here to talk about racial intolerance. That comes after a black female student reported that two white males yelled racial and sexual slurs at her on campus. Right now, students are discussing ways to prevent this from happening again.
When I first was notified about the incident, of course I was appalled, but surprised, not so much.
Alex Bohannon, the vice president of the Black Cultural Society, says occurrences like these are more common than students may think.
It's frustrating because there are students like me who experience this on a daily basis, who know that this campus is not diverse because they sit in a classroom and they're the only person of color in the classroom.
The incident, described in an email by Dean of Students Smith Jackson, refers to ELN student Yasmin Arrington. She says she was coming back from a diversity event on campus when the slurs were yelled at her.
And they drove off, like they were yelling this, and they drove off, and I just stood there just like I'm doing now. Like, I could not believe what I heard.
There are almost 5,800 undergraduates enrolled at ELN. Less than 400 of them are Black, making up only 6% of the ELN population. The Black Cultural Society hosted a meeting Friday evening in LaRose Theater, open to only Black and African American students and faculty.
Coming out of the meeting, it was like, oh my gosh, that was amazing, and it's like we can change, you know.
The administration sees these meetings as an opportunity for change as well.
I'm really optimistic right now about this being a springboard for further development to creating that true inclusive environment that we aspire to be.
Until the situation on campus does change, Bohannon wants to remind students that these conversations matter.
This is the way that your peers feel about this certain situation. And even if you're not affected by it, you should be standing beside them.
Well, one of the main themes about this meeting is how students and staff can bring conversations like these outside of these forums in order to make lasting change on campus. Here in Lakeside Meeting Room, I'm Michelle Alfini, ELN Local News.
Thank you, Michelle. We will continue to follow this story as more develops.